Alright, what's up YouTube? Today I'm going to be parting out this Filter Queen canister vacuum. It's an older model one. I don't think I need any tools to do this. We'll see along the way. I bought this off of Facebook Marketplace. The guy had it on there originally for like 100. He marked it down a couple times. I picked it up for 40, which is a little more than I like to spend on this stuff. These things I do still part out if I can get a hold of them. These and the rainbows. It has a few issues. That's the reason I'm parting it out. Like, it's got some wear on the sides. One of these clips on the sides is broken. I mean, it still works, but it doesn't stay in there right. So, and I think it's missing one of the things on the caddy. And this caddy piece I think is supposed to go all the way around, so the caddy's messed up. If it was in excellent condition, I'd probably sell it as a whole unit. But as it is, I'm just going to part it out. I think I could probably part out every single piece of this. We'll start with these. These older ones, people don't like to get rid of them. These things are quite expensive when they're brand new. So I'll just clean these up, sell them as a lot, and they'll just pull right off. The caddy, if you're trying to figure out a model number on these, I believe it's, you twist this thing and it'll tell you the model 99 on this one. I think it's a little dirty. I'll have to clean it up a little bit. Found quite a few rainbows I've done this to. Filter Queens, I didn't really find a whole lot of those. That just pops right off with that little tab. You've seen that. So this just pops off. You just pull that little tab right there, and it comes back around from that. So I might actually throw this in this lot, see if anybody wants it with a broken thing. I don't know. Usually if it's not broken though, I'll just sell this piece by itself if it's worth it. That'll have to be something I'll look up though. Let's see, next, let's unplug the power cords. Get those out of the way. This canister bit just unlatches and the whole thing picks up. Now this whole motor part I'll sell by itself. I think they were going for around $50–60. Your hollow switch. I did plug this thing in and make sure it works and everything before I did all this. Everything worked except for this light bulb. Some of them have a light bulb in the front. This light bulb's burned out. So I'll sell this whole unit right here by itself with the power cord. Yeah. And then these filters, they don't always have a filter in them. You can find these filters sometimes. I've found them before. Look, it's a little bit, part of the reason I'm doing this outside. I'm not going to be selling the filters, but you can find these filters now and then, these carbon filters, and then these paper filters. If you can find enough of them, they're worth selling as a lot. And I think these run a little bit. I think I sold a package of these for $15–20, so yeah. And then this part, I'll probably still try to sell the canister part. Let's see, this part, the hose, just unhooks. And then the canister part, I'll probably try to sell it by itself. It pops out of these wheel things. And I may still try to list this, even with a broken clip. Maybe it's not as broken as I thought it was. See, this one's the one that's not broken. It's got the whole piece in there. And this one is broken. It's supposed to be attached up there. But I may show that and still say it still latches, just broken. But then I'll sell this by itself also. These usually go for pretty good money if they're in good shape. And then the hose, unplug that piece. And there's a button right here. Kind of just push it. It's hard to do one-handed. Actually, let me lay the whole thing down. I'll break this table. So you push this button and you give it a good tug. See, you push, there's a button right there and you push it and it pushes on that piece. It'll come loose. This hose, you can usually sell these hoses, the ones with a power cord, for pretty good. It does have a minor issue where the power cord's coming apart. It looks like it just slipped out of that thing. And then the hose right here itself has actually been taped, so I need to take that tape off and see if it has a hole in it. But if it doesn't, usually these sell for pretty good just by themselves. You'll see them sometimes, they'll be lotted up with this metal piece. These pipes by themselves, it unattaches the same way. There's a button right there, pull it, it unsnaps, unplug the power. I'll see how much of this goes separately, or I might just put them together. It is a longer piece. It's not too bad though. Power cord looks good on it. And then the last thing is this power head. The most you're going to get probably is for the power head and for this motor out of everything. You want to test it though and make sure that everything's running right. Sometimes these belts will go bad and break. I don't know how much a belt is to replace it, if it's worth it if you feel like repairing things. But you'll see too, the power head has a model number also, CA-96, because I think they work with different ones. It needs some cleaning, but that's about it. Another thing too, power heads for vacuum cleaners, the ones that have a electrical plug of any sort, if you see one and it's cheap enough and you want to look it up, a lot of power heads are worth some money because a lot of people like to replace them instead of just replacing their whole vacuum cleaner. Different brands bring different amounts, but all right, so let's see, we'll list this one by itself, this one by itself, so that's 2. This will either be a lot, and I might add that with it if it's worth it, so that's 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7, so 6 to 7 listings out of this, and no tools required to break down these things, just clean them up, get them listed, and not too bad. I don't like to spend more than about $20 on these things because you never know what's wrong with them, and you usually can get at least that much back out of parts if something is wrong with one of the motors or something. You still make a little profit, but yeah, not too bad. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time.